What's good? This is episode, not even episode, what am I saying episode? This is video 3 so far of this. Haven't figured out what I want to call this yet. Maybe McFly Moments. But, yesterday I talked about accountability and, being a father of 3 and also a homeowner and stuff like that. You have to figure out things of staying positive. And throughout life, I had to learn how to stay positive with a lot of things that I had to overcome growing up. Being positive it's a lot easier said than done because there's so much negativity in the world, and it's so much easier to be negative than it is to be positive. And you're gonna come across a lot of things and a lot of people, and they'll tear down your goals, they'll tear down your ideas, they'll try to tear down your progress, but you have to be able to withstand and endure. And I know in a lot of instances I had to withstand and endure. It was from doing music. I did music for over 20 years, and there were so many instances in different aspects of life where I had to deal with somebody telling me I couldn't do it, and I just had to keep pushing through and proving them wrong that I could do music, and it was something I wanted to pursue. And like I said, with every aspect of that, you have to understand that there's going to be 5 naysayers before you, for every one person that says you can't do it. For me, it was always someone that was a stranger that would say, "Hey, you're dope," and it came from a real place because they didn't have any stake in your progress or success. So when they told me I was dope, I took that and ran with it. I remember when I first started in high school, I met a bunch of guys that did rap, and the guys that they used to be in the ciphers at Ramona High School. They embraced me and they said, "You know what? I know I wasn't dope. I know I wasn't great at it, but the fact that I was willing to jump into a cipher, never doing it music before, I jumped into a cipher. I started freestyling. I know I was trash, but these guys didn't look at me and say, he's trash, don't ever do it again. They said that took heart, that took courage. I respect it. And that's what got me to fall in love with music. It was honestly just coming across the guys that said, do it for a living, or that made me essentially want to do it for a living, was the guys that said, this is a culture, and the fact that you're willing to show effort to the culture will embrace you. That made me fall in love with hip hop. So you're going to have a lot of people that are going to tell you can't do something. I had a bunch of people to tell me I was trash. It didn't mean I didn't have doubts going through it. But at the end of the day, the belief in myself and the belief from strangers gave me a belief to say, I think I can do this. And that stuck with me, and I ended up doing stuff for MTV. Been, on a bunch of different stages. I've gotten paid off for music. It's something where at the end of the day, my voice is heard across the world, and it wouldn't have been heard across the world if I didn't take stake in myself and believe in myself. So at the end of the day, anybody out there pushing for anything that you're trying to obtain, just remember, all it takes is a step, and all the people that are trying to tell you what you can't do usually don't end up doing anything in their lives anyway. So what they say really has no bearing on what you do. It's more or less on what they can't do. So remember that and take heed in that if you think you can do it, believe in yourself and just see it through. Make a plan. Don't just go out here and wing it. Try to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not a guy trying to be preachy. I'm just the average guy trying to be better. And I hope you guys are trying to do the same. But till next time, I appreciate you. Peace. Much love.